Hello, welcome to our latest episode of how to make a woman's pump. We have closed our upper and we've also brogued it and added a little decorative broguing at the front over the toe. Now we will also do some decorative stitching around here to make it look very nice. But today we are going to fold the edge to give it a nice clean finished look and to reinforce it or give it a little extra reinforcing before we sew. In the meantime, we have added reinforcement along the fold line right here. In some cases you can use top line tape, which would provide support here, but in this case, because we had to back the broguing anyway, we just used some leather, skived it slightly, and put it all the way around, and that'll offer some significant reinforcement on the top line. We've also cut out a piece here to back our decorative broguing on the toe. So before we begin, you may recall that we closed the upper first before we went ahead and did the folding for the seam. We are going to fold over, and the reason we closed it first was in order to give us a nice clean finish here and make sure the two sides line up nicely. And now we have gone ahead and skived and in fact broken the seam there for the fold. That's not a huge issue, and we've done the same at the back. We've skived away the extra material of the seam in order to make it nice for folding. So as I'm sure you're aware, whenever you come to do a fold around a corner here, you're going to want to add some little slits in the leather to allow for the stretching and just give the leather a chance to get around the corner. Now you're going to want to go about halfway in, so our fold is 5 millimeters, and so I'm going about 2.5 centimeters or millimeters in. And in this corner here where it's a little tighter, I can make the slits a little bit closer, and this will just make the folding a little bit easier, and we'll do that for both. Alright, so we've made our slits in the front throat to allow for turning of the edge. Now you want to do a bit of a pre-fold. So I'm going to start at the inside seam, and you just want to gently go around and establish that fold before you add glue. So I'm going to carry on with this, and I will come back shortly and we'll put a little bit of glue on and do the actual fold and see the finished product. Okay, so we have gone ahead and done our pre-fold, and we've also added a little bit of glue to hold it in place as we do the fold. Now we want to go ahead and take a tool of some sort, just an awl. You can use a scratching awl, and you just start and you fold and follow your established line. Just tacking it nicely in place. So you want to carry on all the way around, and on both of course, and then we'll proceed with some stitching. Alright, so we've turned our edge, and we'll try to get that in there for you to see. The edge is folded nicely, and right now the glue is just kind of holding it in place. Now we're going to come back with a small hammer or a hand hammer if you have one, and just very gently pound it and make a good solid connection for the glue, and also just to press out some of those little wrinkles you may have, and to make a nice clean line. So go all the way around. And again, very gently. So here we are, the nice finished edge. Ooh. There we go. And on the inside again, you can see how the little slits have aided in the turning of the edge going around a corner. Well, now we've turned our edges and pounded them down, flattened them out nicely. Now the next step in the process is to add a decorative stitch on the bottom of the broguing. The top of the broguing, the stitch will actually be the stitch that holds the lining in place. So we'll wait on that right now, and we're also going to do a double decorative stitch, one above and one below, on the decorative broguing on the toe. This is all just purely accent and decoration, but still very important to the look of the shoe and the good outcome. Alright, so here we are. I've completed the decorative stitching. I'll bring it up here and hopefully you can see it. So we've made the initial decorative strip stitch around the bottom of the broguing, and then on the toe here it's just purely decorative, and should look quite nice when we're done. Same idea on the other one. So now I believe our next step would be to hang the lining. So in our next episode we will hang the lining.